There's a machine that costs around $800, and it's helping regular people bring in over $3,000 a month. Stick around, because this is the first machine on a list of 13 I put together for you. There's another one on this list, priced around $1,400, that's making a 60-year-old woman close to $6,000 a month, and she started with nothing. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through how everyday people are using machines like these to build real, working businesses from the ground up. Let's get into the first one.
This video is just for informational and educational purposes only. We do not guarantee income or results. Success depends on individual efforts, skills, and market conditions.
Number 1. Ice cube making machine. Water might be the most overlooked business opportunity sitting right in front of you. With an ice cube machine, people are turning out up to 200 kilograms of ice a day and pulling in as much as $1,400 a month from it. Sounds almost too simple, right? But the ice business is quietly one of the most consistent moneymakers out there. A standard 5-kilogram bag sells for anywhere between $2.20 and $3.60, and prices shift depending on where you're selling and how badly people need it, which only helps your margins. Think about who actually needs ice. Butcher shops, corner stores, bars, event planners, the list goes on. This machine gives you access to all of them at once. Getting started will run you somewhere between $2,200 and $4,000, and most people see that money come back within 6 months. What makes this one especially smart is how many directions you can take it. Sell it wholesale, sell it retail, supply your own shop with it, or set up at events where ice sells itself. It's compact enough to fit almost anywhere, so space isn't really an excuse here. And here's a tip a lot of people miss. Pair it with a simple bag sealer and a scale, and suddenly you've got a second business built right on top of the first one, packaged ice ready to sell on its own. Number 2. Broom making machine. Cleaning products never go out of style, and that's exactly why this one works so well. A broom making machine lets you churn out up to 3,350 brooms a day, and every single one of those brooms adds a little more to your pocket. Do the math on that, and you're looking at roughly $100 a day, which stacks up to about $15,000 a month if you're running it consistently. Now, brooms aren't glamorous, but that's kind of the point. Every household needs one. Every office needs one. Every business that cares about cleanliness needs a steady supply. Pricing shifts a bit depending on your region, so you've got room to adjust based on what your local market can support. You're not limited to one type of buyer either. Supermarkets, cleaning supply stores, even bigger distributors looking for a reliable source, they're all potential customers. To get this running, you're looking at around $1,000 up front, and most people recover that within 3 to 6 months. That's a fast turnaround for a physical product business. One thing that makes this particular machine stand out is the double jaw setup, which speeds up production and makes switching between broom styles a lot easier. That flexibility means you're not stuck making just one product. You can adjust based on what's actually selling. Number 3. Fish and dog feed production machine. Pet owners spend money differently than most people. They don't cut corners when it comes to feeding their animals, and that's where this opportunity comes in. This feed production machine is built for the pet and fish food market, churning out up to 500 packages a day. That level of output can bring in around $360 a day, which adds up to close to $10,000 a month if things are running smoothly. And this industry isn't slowing down anytime soon. It's actually one of the fastest growing markets out there right now. Depending on quality and where you're selling, each package can go for anywhere between $2 and $26, giving you a pretty wide range to work with based on your target customer. Who buys this stuff? Fish farmers for one, along with pet stores, local distributors, and small businesses focused on healthier options for dogs and cats. The catch with this one is the entry cost. You're looking at roughly $19,000 to get started, which is noticeably higher than the other machines we've covered. That said, most people recover that investment within 3 to 8 months, which isn't bad considering how steady demand tends to be in this space. If you've got the capital to start here, this is one of those markets where quality and consistency really do pay off long term. Number 4. Vacuum packaging machine. Some people have quietly turned their kitchen counter into a full-blown packaging operation, and honestly, it's not as complicated as it sounds. This compact vacuum packaging machine can seal up to 60 packages a day, and what it does is simple but powerful. It stretches the shelf life of food while making everything look like a finished, store-bought product. Say you buy beans in bulk, repackage them into smaller portions, and suddenly you're charging more for something that cost you very little. The same goes for cut vegetables ready for the freezer, homemade cakes that need to last longer on a shelf, or even those cheeses and spice blends people swear are a family secret. With the right packaging, all of it looks and sells like a premium product. Getting one of these machines costs around $878, and most people make that money back within 2 to 3 months, with a potential profit margin sitting around 66%. Here's a quick example that shows how this works in real life. Buy a 30-kilogram bag of shelled sunflower seeds, then repackage it into 1-kilogram bags and sell each one for about $5. Do that math across the whole bag, and you'll see your money multiply several times over. It's a small machine, but the profit potential per item is where the real value is hiding. If you want links or full details on where to get these machines, just comment "I'm ready," and I'll share the complete list with you. Number 5. Semi-automatic plastic injection molding machine. This next one opens the door to a market a lot of people overlook completely: custom plastic products. With a semi-automatic plastic injection molding machine, you can produce somewhere between 100 and 200 units a day, and the real money is in industries like tech accessories, healthcare tools, fashion pieces, car parts, and promotional items. The secret here isn't volume, it's customization. When you make something unique instead of generic, customers pay more for it, and they keep coming back because they can't get that exact item anywhere else. Think phone cases, phone stands, small car parts, keychain covers, or picture frame pieces. You can even branch into niche items like medical components or protective covers for imported machines, things that are hard to source elsewhere. Starting this business costs around $460, and you could be looking at a monthly profit close to $1,000 within just 3 months. That's a fast return for such a small investment. Sure, a machine this size has limits on how much you can produce at once, but that's not really the point. The real strategy is picking a specific niche, adding value through customization, and maybe offering rush orders or design consultations on top. Do that well, and this modest little machine can turn into a surprisingly profitable operation. Number 6. Oil extraction machine. If specialty oils sound like something only big brands can produce, this machine proves otherwise. It comes with a 5.25-inch LCD screen, both cold and hot pressing options, and 6 different temperature settings, giving you real control over what you're making. It can process up to 7.5 liters an hour, working with ingredients like coconut, avocado, and depending on the model, even olives. Yes, that means homemade olive oil is genuinely possible with this setup. With oil prices climbing the way they have, starting a specialty oil business right now makes a lot of sense. That said, this isn't a machine you just plug in and profit from overnight. It takes research, some testing, and if you're going the olive oil route, a real understanding of seed quality and pressing technique. Once you get the process down though, the possibilities open up fast. You could make gourmet pumpkin or grapeseed oil for home cooks, specialty oils for the natural skincare market, or even branch into oil-based supplement capsules, which is a growing space right now. Custom labeled bottles alone can turn a basic product into something people are willing to pay extra for. This machine rewards people who treat it like a craft, not just equipment. Learn the process well, and you'll have a product line that feels genuinely premium. Number 7. Laser screen printing machine. Traditional screen printing takes forever. We're talking 24 to 48 hours just to get a design ready. That kind of wait doesn't work for anyone trying to move fast. This laser-based machine cuts that entire process down to 1 to 3 hours, which changes everything for custom apparel work. Instead of chemicals and messy prep work, it uses a laser to burn the stencil directly, and the software running it is simple enough that you're not stuck watching tutorials for a week. With this setup, You can turn out around 60 units a day without dealing with the usual headaches. No transparency sheets, no exposing screens under UV light, none of that old-school hassle. For around $1,400, you're not just getting a screen printing setup either. This same machine handles laser engraving and cutting too, so metal, wood, and acrylic are all fair game. That versatility is a big deal for a small shop. With a potential profit margin around 210%, most people are seeing their investment back in about 2 months, which is honestly quick for equipment like this. A quick heads up, buy directly from the manufacturer's website rather than a marketplace listing. You'll usually get a better price and extra perks thrown in. If you're already doing custom apparel or thinking about starting, this machine solves the speed problem that holds most small operations back. Number 8. Ice Pop Making Machine. Doesn't matter what you call it, popsicle, ice pop, or whatever your grandma used to say, this frozen treat sells itself, especially when the weather heats up. There are actually 2 versions of this machine worth knowing about, and both are solid depending on your budget. The entry-level version produces up to 200 units an hour, runs quietly, takes up barely any space, and costs around $1,400 to get started. You can experiment with flavors here too, fresh fruit, cocktail-inspired combinations, whatever fits your local crowd. At full output, that machine alone can generate close to $28,800 a month, especially if you're mixing in gourmet flavors, priced higher than the basic 50 cents pops. Then there's the higher-end commercial version, built with stainless steel, smart temperature control, and the ability to produce 480 pops a day. That one costs only around $200 to start, which sounds almost unbelievable, and can bring in close to $3,000 a month, with people recovering their investment in 2 to 3 months. Either version works well for beach vendors, event stands, or small dessert shops. Just don't overproduce without a plan to sell it fast. Popsicles don't wait around, and neither should your distribution plan. Before number 9, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We are aiming to reach 50,000 subscribers, and your support truly makes the difference. Number 9. Brick Making Machine. There's something satisfying about building a business out of literal bricks, and this machine makes that possible without needing a construction background. It combines pressing and vibration technology to produce up to 1,000 bricks a day, using a method that creates denser, stronger blocks than basic manual methods. Starting costs sit around $400, which is low compared to most equipment on this list, and the potential payoff is where it gets interesting. Close to $6,000 a month in profit, with people recovering their investment in about 3 to 4 months and a margin around 150%. This machine works well for small contractors or anyone looking to break into the construction supply space without needing a massive warehouse. It handles different block types too, so you're not locked into just one product. One nice bonus, it can operate straight on a concrete floor without needing pallets underneath, which saves both money and setup time. The real key to making this work long-term is your raw material supply. Keep it consistent and reliable, or your production schedule falls apart fast. Team up with local builders, offer a discount for bulk orders, and you'll build a steady stream of repeat business instead of one-off sales that dry up quickly. Number 10. Ceramic Wheel, Pottery Making Machine. Not every business idea needs to feel like a factory. Sometimes it can start as something you genuinely enjoy making with your hands. That's the appeal of the Viver Ceramic Wheel, a compact pottery machine built for artists who also want to turn their craft into income. It runs on 350 watts of power, with adjustable speeds up to 300 RPM, and the touchscreen display makes it easy to control without fumbling with dials. On a good day, you can shape around 40 pieces, and that steady output can bring in close to $600 a month, with a profit margin that can reach as high as 250%. The machine itself costs about $1,000, and most people recover that within 2 months, which is a fast turnaround for something this creative. It's also built with practical touches, bidirectional rotation so both righties and lefties can use it comfortably, and a removable bowl that makes cleanup painless instead of a chore. Because it runs quietly, you can work whenever inspiration hits, early morning or late night, without disturbing anyone around you. This one fits well for small studios, art teachers, or hobbyists ready to sell what they make. A smart move here is creating a few reusable molds for your best-selling designs. That way you keep quality consistent while still producing enough to actually build a customer base. Number 11. Gemstone Polisher, Rock Tumbler. Plain rocks don't look like much, but with the right equipment, they can turn into something people are genuinely willing to pay for. This rock tumbler kit is a professional-grade gemstone polisher that runs through a full 4-stage process, giving stones a finish that looks like it came from an actual jewelry shop. It handles around 20 pieces a day, and with a starting cost of about $800, the potential monthly profit sits around $1,000, with margins reaching up to 200%. Most people see their investment back within 3 months. What makes this one stand out is the motor. It runs quiet and holds up well over time, so you can operate it at home without it becoming a nuisance. It works with a wide range of stones too, agates, quartz, crystal, so you're not limited to one type of material. Whether you're leaning toward jewelry making or home decor pieces, this machine adapts either way. A smart move early on. Stick to affordable, easy-to-find stones while you're still learning the timing for each polishing stage. Rushing this part usually leads to wasted material. Once you've got the process down, document it. Snap photos of the before and after, and track how long each stone type takes. That kind of detail builds trust with buyers and helps you price your work with confidence. Number 12. Industrial Skewer Maker. If you've ever eaten at a barbecue joint and wondered where all those skewers come from, this is your answer. An industrial skewer maker can churn out 1,200 skewers an hour, which is a serious pace if you're thinking about supplying restaurants, markets, or distributors instead of selling one plate at a time. Setting this up costs around $7,000, which is definitely the biggest investment on this list, but the payoff matches that scale. Potential profits reaching up to $84,000 a month once production is running smoothly. Most people see their money back within 2 to 3 months, with a margin sitting around 200%. This one isn't for someone testing the waters. It's built for people ready to treat this like a real production business from day one. Beyond just selling to markets directly, you can also supply smaller vendors and food stalls who need a steady source without making everything themselves. The bigger opportunity here is becoming the supplier other small businesses depend on, rather than competing with them directly. If you're already in the food business and thinking about scaling up, or you want to build something that runs like an actual factory rather than a side hustle, this machine gives you the output to make that jump. Just make sure you have buyers lined up before you start producing at this volume, because output this high needs somewhere to go. Number 13. Automatic Skewer Grill. While the last machine handles production, this one is all about selling directly to hungry customers. The Chua's 360 is an automatic grill that cooks 180 skewers an hour. And here's the part people love. It rotates the skewers on its own, so you're not standing there turning them by hand for hours. It runs on charcoal, gas, electricity, or even batteries, which makes it genuinely flexible for wherever you're setting up shop. At around 65 kilograms, it's light enough to load into a car and take to events, outside concerts, near college campuses, basically anywhere with foot traffic and hungry people. Here's a simple example. At a 5-hour event, you could realistically sell around 900 skewers at $1 each. That's $900 in a single day. And since the grill is doing the rotating for you, your hands are free to sell drinks or side dishes alongside it, which adds even more to your daily total. A tip that actually matters here: don't just stick to traditional beef skewers. Add variety like chicken with bacon, kofta, or even a vegetarian option, because customers today want choices, and they're often willing to pay more for something different. Test a few locations before settling into one spot, since foot traffic and demand can shift a lot depending on where you set up. So here's how you actually get started without wasting your money. Pick one machine, just one, and learn it inside and out before you touch anything else. Take a basic course on it if you can find one, even a short one. Get into Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups where people in that niche already are, because that's where the real advice lives, not in comment sections. Find a supplier you actually trust before you spend a single dollar. Set aside about 30% of your budget just for raw materials and get a simple Instagram page up for your business from day one. Now here's what not to do, and this is the part most people skip. Don't buy a used machine with no warranty. That's how people lose money fast. Don't start without some kind of emergency cushion set aside. Don't ignore your local regulations. That mistake gets expensive. Don't skip calculating your fixed costs before you commit. And don't try running 3 machines at once when you've barely mastered one. If this video gave you even one real idea, subscribing costs nothing, and it means you won't miss the next one, because there are plenty more machines like these still sitting unopened in catalogs nobody checks. I'll see you in the next one.